Good evening, truck and tractor pullers. We're live, and we're live with Mr. Bill Grove and Duane Beast, or Duane Martin, as you want to call him. How you guys doing tonight?
Okay.
I'm doing good. Doing
Awesome.
good.
Very good.
Uh-oh. Sidetracked by a message already.
Yeah, already. That's okay. Yeah, just we got a Bill Grove contacted me day before yesterday or whenever it was and said, or maybe yesterday, I guess it was. And I had posted a nostalgia video here a couple of days ago. He said, "Man, I tell you, I watched that over and over," and I'm like, maybe that's a message for me to just do another nostalgia show real quick so he can go through there. Intriguing was the walk through the pit area, so we'll look forward to watching that with Mr. Grove here after we go through some Duane photos, as I like to call them. So, a bunch of comments here. Good evening, JR. Good evening, April. David Kaufman. Good evening, buddy. And no, Club Kendra didn't quit. Club Kendra is very busy with work. She has the link. She'll come in if she can. If not, we'll probably see her next week, I guess. So she's getting caught up after the tax deadline thing here. So look at here coming in, Mr. Grove.
Paul Barnsley.
Paul Barnsley. You ever know Paul Barnsley, do you?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
and,
we did.
I'll just tell a quick story here.
Uh-oh.
Left the buck one night following him, and probably over around a flat there at where Muddy Run Lake is, a car crossed the center line and went up on his trailer and knocked his tractor off the trailer. And I was right behind him that time.
That is crazy.
And you know, the ones in the car, some were hurt, some didn't know they were hurt. But anyhow, it was just, and then Dave Greek was behind me then too, and I'm sure Paul remembers that night. Said that the car went right up on the trailer, knocked the tractor off the trailer.
That's crazy.
So the question is, was the tractor okay?
Well, it was busted up.
Oh, man.
And I still remember I walked up to the car, and there's a guy sitting in the back seat of the car, and the cops got him out, and the cops asked him, he said, "Where were you sitting?" "Right in the back seat between the two stereo speakers."
Hi again, April. Yeah. Alcohol and other things were not involved.
Yeah, it was.
Wow,
bad.
I'm glad nobody lost their life over that.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And there'll be more stories, so stick around. I'm sure. Some we may not be able to tell on here, but
that's all right. It's good nobody got hurt badly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and load this video up here real quick while you two go ahead and chat. Like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up button for us. Appreciate that, and it really helps us with YouTube. And let me get this video clip loaded up, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, we got something here coming up now from Paul.
Oh, that's terrible. It sounds like it was a little bit worse than just knocking the tractor off.
Yeah.
Litter mounts are broke off. Wow. Lucky.
All the excitement that you have just trying to make it to a tractor pull. or were you guys on your way home?
It's on the way home. It's happened probably like 12 o'clock at night. After the pool was over.
So those guys apparently weren't at the pool.
No. I ain't quite sure where they were at.
I can kind of think
didn't know it either.
I was going to say the same thing. They probably had no clue where they were at either. Oh, my.
Unbelievable.
Oh, look at that.
What?
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started on this thing here real quick.
That's Woody Funk. He was one of the owners of the Buck, and he originally had a tractor with a tank or a Ford tank engine in, and then he had this tractor built later.
it decided to drop off. Anyway, I'm sorry. Bet the insurance claim was interesting. Yeah, I bet. Let me do that again.
He run it himself, but he had a guy at work for him that drove it sometimes too, and I can't think of his name now, but he'd worked for him in the fertilizer business, and he drove the tractor some too.
Yeah. Set up
So
much
this-
like the other. This was a different chassis from the first one. I know that, right? You built a new tractor with the Wilson. Yeah.
Yep, this is a complete different chassis.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, his first tractor looked like the back end was really sitting down because the frame was below the rear axle, and here it looks like the frame was also below the rear axle. I guess just depends on what kind of rear end he was using.
Well, that'd be a planetary rear in that.
Okay.
I can't tell you what it is, but you can tell by looking at the wheel. It's a planetary rear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. By all means, if you have any questions, I got my eye on the chat over here. You got any input on anything here? Let us know. And of course, we all know who Mr. Flash was here. What's that?
I said, that's Gary Mills' tractor, and I guess that's him sitting on it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep.
Yeah. Not quite sure who's leaning on the tire.
So when the ride got rough, what did you grab a hold of to steady yourself?
The steering wheel.
Looks like hopefully it's mounted solid.
Big black Chevrolet. Gary had a lot of success with the red tractor and this tractor for quite a while.
Yep.
Yes, David, we all did.
One time we were at a pool, and somebody asked Gary, he said, how much would it cost to have that blower motor built like that? And Gary told him, he said, if you got to ask a price, you can't afford it.
Paul Barnsley says Woody's first tractor was an upside down narrowed F30 rear.
Yeah, that's probably correct. That's why it sits so low.
Yep.
Lincoln
So-
Trans.
Yep.
So what was the cost of a blower motor back then?
I'd say probably in the 25 to $3,000 range.
Hold the phone. $3,000, 35 grand. Yep.
And this tractor went to Bill Haynes, correct?
No. The one with two motors on. The one with two
I'm
motors
sorry,
on.
yes.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
This one was in between that.
Professor Mike is on.
Howdy, Michael. Gardner Stone. I see Gardner Stone Motors up behind the
Oh, okay. The
seat.
picture wasn't real clear, but yep.
Yeah. Yep.
That must have been Gardner Stone started out with a mini tractor, right? I think he pulled a mini tractor and then he moved up to this.
Yeah, it's Gardner for sure. Yeah.
Widowmaker 2, or am I not reading that right?
That's what it says, Widowmaker or something maker too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Widowmaker 2, Gardner Stone.
You got your notes beside you.
I got my notes beside me.
Now it's an aircraft power. The Granite Stater, we all know from up northeast.
And I forget what his name was.
Mikey's got it. He's running with it. I can't remember stuff anymore.
What was it? The
Granite Stater.
Oh, jeez. I have too long of a list. I can't go
It's right on
through
the
it.
tip of my tongue.
So this here what used to be the loudmouth lime, right? Don
Okay.
Ross. There you go.
Don Ross.
Yep.
He looked that up somewhere.
Am I right saying that this
That's
was the loudmouth lime at one time?
Zwick said it was a Ronnie Reed tractor.
Okay. I gotcha. when I had posted this thing on Facebook, somebody came on and they still had the some of the sheet metal off of this tractor hanging in their barn and had linked a couple of pictures to it. So there's still parts of this tractor floating around.
I'm sure there's parts to a lot of You want a museum, you go over to the airport here in Falston. Mikey's got a little museum going on over there.
Well, what are we waiting on? When are we having a tour?
We could do a live tour from there, but he might not want that. Again, big block Chevrolet.
Yep.
Now the New Yorker.
It says Lee Bemmett. And Lee Bemmett is still pulling with New York with a turbine, right?
With the twin turbine, yep.
Yep.
What does he have? The Folgers can on top.
Yeah.
Well, the pipes were too big for Pabst Blue Ribbon cans, like Banners use.
Yep.
You know something, Duane? I know a guy, and he doesn't even drink Budweiser, but he can recite the saying on a Budweiser can, word for word, without looking at the Budweiser can. Can you believe that?
Oh, man. Wonder how that came to be.
Do you know what it is, Grove?
Oh, yeah. I just recited it to my boss today. My boss picked up a case of Budweiser at lunchtime for the weekend, and I told him, I said, what are you doing drinking that stuff? Well, we're doing this and that. We drink Budweiser with that. But anyhow, I told him, you know what a Budweiser can says, and I recited it to him.
He can recite it. He can recite it word for word.
Oh, man.
I can't remember what it did 5 minutes ago, but I can remember that.
Again, alcohol is not involved, right? Anyway, yes, Lee Beeman.
The Virginian.
Yep. And while I'm sitting here with a Ford tractor, unfortunately, we lost. We'll call him kind of a legend for Ford tractor pulling, and Charles Chester Snyder. We lost. Passed away. He's a longtime puller for many years, many years, and I have some video clips of him doing some exhibition runs when East Coast was up at the I guess West End over in Gilbert, Pennsylvania. I have 2 runs I'm going to be putting up wherever I can get them to load with this crappy internet here lately. Probably Facebook, I guess, but yeah, I'm going to be sharing those in the next couple of days, hopefully. So,
Charlie Snyder owned Kevin Windsor's first tractor.
Baby Blue, yes, correct.
Yep, Baby Blue. That was one of Charlie Snyder's tractor.
Yep.
They had a Ford tractor dealership in
Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. Yep. Yes, Jimmy Weaver. Yes, Mike. Yep. No brainer here.
One of a kind.
I mean, John, Shaw, and Harry, is it Wyckoff or Wickoff or something like that? I believe his last name was. Yep. Unique.
That was an outstanding tractor. That's why it had rust on the pipes.
This is the Clodhopper.
Trying to think that would be. Of course, I can't think of his name. He was from Rochester, Pennsylvania.
Bob.
Oh, nope. Mike says Bob Hutton. I'm wrong.
Okay. Mike, if I know Mike's probably got this little scrapbook. It's got every tractor puller's name. Am I right or wrong, Mike? Actually, he has these photos, so he probably went through and some old label like Dwayne did. I'm just kidding, Mike.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. Went
Mike's
through 'em.
pretty smart on this older stuff. Yep. No, I think I'm right, Mike.
It was a pretty sharp looking rig there. He has everything all flashy.
Now,
Mr. Brummer,
Mr. Charlie Brommer,
Charlie Brummer's first tractor,
Ford tank engine power.
Ford tank engine, and I think a Massey 55 rear end he had.
Yeah, that's one. This is one of the few guys that I've got to see at almost every modified pull in the last who knows how many years.
Wingers is now a Wingers of Myerstown. Got me lost on that one.
Yeah.
Looks
Maybe
like
yeah, parts made at Sperry, New Holland. Yep.
I was going to say this looks like another Folgers can exhaust system.
Good evening, Mr. Younger
Not
Landis.
sure.
Who's the tractor? Is this
How about Roe Howard?
I was wondering if that was the early edition of the Hahn and Howard deal.
So how many yellow frame tractors were there? 2 of them? Because I have Earl Howard down, but I'm not sure if this is. It says Allison with a yellow frame. Oh no, Bud Wheeler, Allison with a yellow frame. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, it could be Bud Wheeler too. I always thought Bud Wheeler's was black usually.
Yeah.
Howdy, Dustin. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Mike Walker's drawing a blank on this one. Oh, okay, Bobby. Thank you for that information. Charles Snyder's is now an ag industrial company. Okay. That makes more sense now.
Listen, that tractor there had a little bit more of a cockpit to keep him in the seat.
And that's Andy Zielinski's first tractor.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the F20 or the F30. He started with an F20, and it didn't last long. Then he went to an F30.
Yeah. Now, Paul Barnes is saying, I kind of think that's Earl Howard's first Allison.
Yeah,
I believe you're right, Paul.
Sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah. That would be my first guess.
Good
this
deal.
Is what Stinger or something is called.
Yep. Yamaha Stinger. That's what the nickname for Detroit is.
Okay.
Can't be a two-cycle diesel.
Yep.
Yep.
And he was a mechanic at Johnson Towers in Baltimore for years and worked on Detroit's. And then, then he went to work for the Baltimore Transit Authority in the engine room for their buses.
So this is, according to the manifold, it's a 671? It's kind of hard to tell.
She's either a 6 or an 8.
I'd say that's 6 there.
Looks to me,
6? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks 6
Yeah,
something.
6. It's a 6V. Yeah. Yep. Cool deal. Now you get a better look at her.
There you go.
Get that turbocharged charger covered up.
So apparently that was a rule back then that if it was exposed, it had to be covered with something.
Yes.
Yeah. Love the saying on the chassis there. We're not joking. We're two-stroking.
Haas and Dundee Farms is set on the frame.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Haas was Andy's dad's nickname, and Dundee Farms was their name of their farm down there. They were right at the like Middle River area outside of
Chase. Yeah, they're
Baltimore.
Chase. Yep.
I like the beer keg contraption there.
Yeah, Andy and Bobby's first tractor was a 6V71 on F20.
6V71. Okay.
Of course, Mike's digging the keg fuel tanks. That was kind of a thing to do back in the day.
Yeah, that was a
I've
water
seen
tank.
kegs before, but I don't drink gasoline out of them.
So an F20 was a pretty light tractor. The rear ends held up to that kind of power.
No,
Try that again, Grove. You broke
Yeah,
up.
they cut out.
I'll tell you, I had an F20. I started with an F20 rear, and I put a lot of parts in that.
Here's a good question. Art Ayers, good to see you. In your opinions, guys, were there more innovations back then when these were built or nowadays? I'd say back then was a lot more backyard innovation for sure.
Well, you couldn't buy anything. You made everything at, like nowadays, you just go buy a chassis or whatever. Back then, you made your chassis and
Yep. All kinds of
figured stuff out.
Back then.
Definitely back then. Yeah, for sure. It's is that in the background? That's Gary Mills' tractor. Okay.
The green and yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one
That's a
to
good
go.
question, Art. Thanks. Okay.
Well, back then, if you wanted, if you on that diesel, if you wanted bigger injectors, you had to find a machine shop that was able to do the work for you or do it yourself.
That was Ted Houck's tractor.
Oh, let's boogie. Yep.
Farmall M rear with big block Chevy.
Yep, you got it. Back then, they were built, not bought. Yep. And everybody, Paul says back then, everybody had their own ideas and built everything themselves. And that is very true. Some still do it today, but parts availability is way different now than it was back then.
The headers on that tractor looked like they were some kind of automotive application flipped upside down or something.
Yep, that's how you did it when you couldn't afford to buy the stall upright headers.
That's Brommer again, I believe.
Yeah, it's Brummer, front end view of Brummer. Kenny Wheeler.
Mhm.
That was a tractor they bought from Dave Becker.
This was the Hot Wheels tractor.
Yes.
Yeah, Kenny Wheeler and his wife.
Apparently ain't planning on doing too much. He still has his air cleaner wrapped up with a tarp and a bungee cord.
Here's a group of tractors, a little hard to see.
Yeah, I can't make them out.
I think there's another picture here now.
That group of tractors, the first one was Hot Wheels. The second one was the Charlie Bromer tractor. The third one is the one with the funky headers. And the fourth one was the Woody Funk tractor, the green one.
Yeah.
I'm cheating a little bit. I have it on 1080 on my phone.
I think you'll find that's the back end of Charlie
Brommer's.
Yeah. That looks like a Massey rear.
Barnsley's asking if Charlie got his V8 tank from Woody Funk. I don't think so.
No, he didn't. I know he bought, after Woody dismantled his tractor with the tank engine, Charlie bought a bunch of clutch parts and stuff from him, but I don't think he bought the engine from Woody.
Josh Stevens asking what year is this roughly? Do you have an idea, Duane?
These pictures, hold on. These pictures here, I think were right around 1980. I think these were the 1980. I'd have to go back and see what
It's
my
pretty far.
progression is.
It's pretty
it'd
far
be-
down into the pictures. Yeah. As you
Would
said.
be before if that video clip that you're going to show later said 1980. Well,
Mhm.
Charlie had his 440s in that
Yeah, this would be prior to 80. I believe.
prior to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think my black and so yeah, the color, some of the color stuff was marked 1980. So I kind of assumed that the 1978, 79. So
Brian Marson greeted us with a thumbs up as he always does. How you, Brian? And sorry for your family's loss as well. Hopefully everything's getting back on track for y'all. And there's Ken and Sharon Wheeler's tractor again. Wow, that went by fast. Of course, we all know a Zimmerman or a Spickler tractor when we see it.
And that's the one that they ended up with. Dick
Zimmerman.
worked for Dick Zimmerman worked for Spicklers, and then
Mhm.
they ended up when he left. I guess Dick put up chicken houses or something, and he left working for Spicklers, and he bought this tractor.
so
Him
this
and
is
Tom-
this is the tractor that got painted brown with the 440.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the
mhm.
Eagle. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Look at the tire looks compared to today's modern pulling tires. You bet. Horsepower went way up.
So question for you. What kind
You're
of
right.
air
Three Mopars. Yep.
what kind of air pressure did they run in these tires? Look how high the tractor sits on the tread. Pretty
We used to figure roughly a pound of air per 1,000 pound of class you're running. So if in the 5 mods you run around 5 pound,
Okay.
the 7 mods you run around 7 pound. And brought it up that way.
I got
Adjusted
you.
it from there. But it wasn't as critical as the tires nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, Patrick Gravy did go out and he got a new camera and everything. So it's all new and we can hear him and see him and working really good for him. He went out a 3 weeks ago or so, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I know, maybe a month
Nice.
ago. So, yep. Yeah, sounds working real good for him. There's another
And then
Spickler tractor
Spicklers.
behind it.
That's the 327s.
Here's the Shine Brothers.
Dawn Shine.
Donnie Shine. Yep. Hemme.
They were out from right on the Pennsylvania-Ohio border.
Okay.
So
That's
that'd
what
be a long trek to come pull at the buck.
Go Grovey.
Yeah, it looks like they had a pretty nice rig
There's that
there.
other picture.
Yeah, that was this here. It has the same lineup as the last picture, almost the same, except there's like 2 more stacked at the far end.
Yeah, I don't think I can. That's as large as I can get it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
First one
Yeah,
is
higher
hot.
ply
Yep.
rated tires. Yeah. Yep.
That's the guy with the white shirt with his hands in the pocket. I think is Charlie, or looks like Charlie Bromer.
That's Charlie
Look
Bromer
at-
for sure.
Yep, that's Charlie.
Yep. Depends on what kind of mood Donnie was in, right? You're either clinging on like a cat or resting. Quite a crowd in here tonight. It's awesome. Good to see everybody in here. This old stuff garners attention. There's a
That's
very
Harry.
familiar tractor from back in the day.
That's Harry on Bill's tractor. I don't know what the reason was if Bill wasn't there and Harry run it or whatever. That's Harry on Bill's tractor.
Nice mural of a horse and buggy.
Economy mods in our area, down in Virginia, like around the Brizendine area, using forestry tires. I wouldn't doubt it.
Willie Wills, I think his first Allison that he had forestry tires on it.
They have forestry tires would have the big wide space lugs on them.
Back when pulling was fun. Yeah, it was nice Hemi in that machine. You bet. Is this one we should discuss the price on, or?
Yeah, I remember when Bill.
I know we've told the story before, but
Yeah, Bill, when he originally bought that tractor, it had a 427 wedge motor in it, and he blew it up, and he bought this engine. Anybody that's been around Fords knows who's Holman Moody is. But anyhow,
okay. I got to back you up. Your internet quit on you again.
But anyhow, everybody been around Fords knows who Holman Moody is. But anyhow, when Bill bought this motor, he paid $7,000 for it. And I couldn't believe anybody'd spend that kind of money on a pulling tractor.
Remember, this is pre-80, folks.
Yeah.
How fast did that Ford? That old engine run pretty good. $7,000 you should be winning every week, right, Grove?
Yeah. It's Stanley Graver's Wildfire.
Yeah.
That was a case.
DC case.
That was a Case DC rear end and that chain drive.
Chain drive. That's a unique one.
Was this prior?
Had two big chains in the back, and he never had any trouble with that rear. So when I went to build a new tractor, I went and bought a Case DC rear. I thought Stanley never had any trouble. Well, evidently he had good luck with this. I had trouble with breaking chains.
Mm-hmm.
It's all that mouse power.
Yeah.
I wonder, is this a pre-Mike Hoff engine, or Hoff always built his engines? I wonder.
I think it's a Mike Hoff engine.
Yeah.
There's Stanley again.
Owner of Lancaster Drywall back in the day.
Rick Scarlett.
Yeah.
Something's got him all excited.
I say, tell that guy with the lime green tractor I'm hooking first. Sorry, Mikey. That's not.
Well, I ain't Earl Howard on it. You might be right about the Bud Wheeler. That about looks like him.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
That ain't Earl. Mike Huff.
Yep.
You can see it's Mike on that one.
We know this is Kurt Stoltz.
Yep.
And Bill's went over the history of that tractor. Wait a minute, this was a rebuild or retooled or something, right?
Yeah, it was the same rear end that they bought from Clarence Keener, but they put a different frame in it and lowered the frame and went to a blower motor. That was a cockshut 40 rear.
Yeah, the KB kid, yeah. Mike Hoff.
So at this point, the tractor chassis were a little bit shorter than they had been previous.
That's Craig Luckenbill.
The Black Magic. Pre-blower days.
Pre-blower and pre-taper C-frame days.
Mm-hmm.
Always amazed how small the frame looks on them things.
Yeah, there's Ted Alk again.
Yep.
Jeff
Notice
Franz.
No driver suits, no helmets.
What was this guy's name?
Jeff Franz.
Okay, yep.
I don't even know what year it was, but Jeff went to Alaska for like a month to visit relatives in Alaska, and I drove. His dad brought the tractor to the pools, and I drove it for him.
Yep. This was before he had a tractor called Old Reliable.
This is his first Old Reliable.
Okay, this is the first one. Okay,
Check
gotcha.
this out, Bill Grove. If you're reading the comments over there, Paul Barnsley says the tractor that Mike Hoff and Ronnie Hughes started with is here at my place, getting rebuilt like when Mike first ran it.
Ooh,
Cool. Very cool. Yes, no fenders.
Another museum piece.
Hi, Lynn.
Who's doing this classic tractor museum where we're going to get all these things out of the weeds and actually get to see them again?
There is a Legends tour.
Yeah.
With NTPA Legends. Of course, this is
Andy
again. Yeah.
Look at the cuts on the cuts on them tires.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bill Haynes' tractor on that truck in the background. His first one, his Widowmaker, what he called that.
That was the one that didn't have any sheet metal on it. Low. Yep. The first real double cuts.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he left us. Can you believe that?
Uh-oh. Now what are we going to do? My phone will be beeping here shortly.
I guess we'll find out. Maybe he forgot to charge his computer.
I wonder if he lost his internet or something, because the pictures weren't clear at all.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's why I had my phone out for a little bit, because some of the detail I couldn't see. Uh-oh. How can the power go out in a foggy night? Apparently somebody couldn't see to drive.
Did he lose power again?
Same Indian Steps brochure.
That's my daughter. I have a.
Oh! You have it on the back of your. She's
on my book board. Yeah.
I gotcha. I should have read the middle name. I missed the middle name there.
Hi, Rachel.
Yeah, just a wild guess, Mike. So the I'm going to ask you some questions that I was thinking about, since I'm a little bit younger and wasn't there at the time. So all the tractors ran wheelie bars.
Yes.
All the tractors, and safety equipment requirements were what? Contained turbo and blankets over the transmissions and flywheels.
Yep. And balancers were shielded. You either had to have an SFI balancer or a metal shield around the balancer. Uh-oh.
So
They all
most guys,
had kill switches.
okay, yep. And the kill switches were connected to the sled as a breakaway, or were they sled operator operated?
Either way, same they are now.
Okay. Yep.
I'm back.
There you are.
There you are.
Internet went out. Now it's running again. I'm telling you, I'm this close. Tomorrow, I got to call Armstrong tomorrow because their internet's like really slowed down half the speed,
Yep.
and I'm paying for faster service. And ain't going to be a pretty phone call tomorrow. But anyway, Rachel Grove Rohrball. Gee, who's that?
Well, I got a
Anyway.
lesson on the Indian Steps brochure while you were gone.
Oh, okay. I
don't know if
apologize for that. We're going to keep going here, but
we were
yeah, go
talking
ahead.
a little bit. We were talking a little bit about safety equipment that was required back then, and what they all ran.
Okay, I had a couple pictures. We weren't quite done there yet. We're almost done. Then we're going to get to this video and pray that it stays going. But I'm going to fast forward here real quick. I'm getting aggravated because you pay the money to the people and you get
Yep.
shit service. Makes me mad. I mean, it quit right as it clicked over to this picture. I don't know if Bill Grove's seen it or not. But
Yeah, they're a lot clearer now. Whatever you did.
Yeah, the quality is way better.
Is it really?
Yeah, they were pretty grainy, and it took them a little while.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Hi, Rachel.
What kind of front axle is that on that tractor?
That come off of a Massey Harris
Now Bill froze. Came off of a Massey Harris what?
combine.
I see.
Okay.
Yep, my dad had an old combine, and I cut that axle off, or got that axle out. That's what I used.
Nice.
Yep, that was the F20 rear.
Okay.
And
Who's the young guy driving it?
the same guy sitting on Earl Henderson's tractor.
I ain't gonna tell the story. But anyway, this is at Earl Henderson's shop after Earl had purchased Mission Impossible.
Yeah, he brought that home, and that was a big deal. A bunch of us went over to see his tractor, and I sat on and got my picture taken.
Bill Grove still has hair, trust me. He just keeps it cut short.
So what year would this picture have been?
Oh, I'd say the real late 80s, 87, 88, somewhere along there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Mandatory wheelie bars came about in 72 or so. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely late 80s.
That was what we were talking about when you had flipped out and left.
Mike Rankin says 89. So
yep.
Don't stop for a little fire.
A little fire, yeah.
So when did you drive this thing, Grovey?
I never drove that.
And he couldn't afford her either.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think Earl ever drove out here. Vernon Corey usually drove the tractor for him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and load this video up. We're going to, run past an hour. That's no big deal. So we can run as long as we want to.
As long as the internet cooperates.
Yeah. Let's hope.
I think it will.
Yeah, it's just a freak thing. At least I didn't lose electric this time. Okay. Is that the one? I think that's, 24. Yep. I'm going to turn the volume down here a little bit. Blast everybody out.
Well, the first
you just start talking, Grove. If you got a story, I'll hit the pause button quick.
Okay. Earl Henderson set his drawbar. Stanley Graver and somebody walking. I think that's Luckenbill's tractor, but I wouldn't say for sure.
He kind of favors it. Yeah, it is. It is. I see the BLA in front of the red jacket there. Yeah. Kevin Landis is saying we bought our motor from Earl Fall of '92. He was just finishing up his Grand National season. Not sure what year he bought that. Okay. Yeah, we got a binder sitting there.
Yep, I'm not sure whose that is.
Hard to tell from that angle.
Willie Wilson's hauler.
Yep. One of his tractors sitting there.
Coleman Wheatley.
So,
there's that binder, and there's a name on the fender, but I can't read it. So I don't recognize the driver.
there's Black Magic again.
Yeah.
Craig in the seat.
Hot Wheels were the thing back then.
Yeah.
Yep. Jeff Bronze's tractor, Bill Grove's tractor, Bill Albany's tractor. Oz Ornament. And I can't tell you, I don't know who that guy in the sweater is.
Look at them sideburns.
Sam McGraver again.
Yeah.
D. Wills, Willie Wills' wife. If somebody
That's
knows,
not exactly the right position. That's Dan Greenleaf
oh, okay.
with the Mount St. Helens.
Tough guys pulling them weights like he's.
Yeah. Bill Wilson.
Bill Wilson. What their Bolton tractor. Jay Carper, that's Sammy's brother-in-law. That's the tractor Phil Jones bought.
Okay. Yes, Kevin. Yeah, you were stick around here for 3 minutes. You'll hear your name.
Bob Smith.
I'll pause this one for you.
There's the Ump's truck and the guy talking to him right there. Stop. That is Dan Fellenbaum or Dan Savage, that young kid there with the mustache.
AKA Chucky.
I was pretty sure that was him, and I called Mike Ziegler today to make sure it was. And he said it was.
Well, I will tell you what Mike Ziegler said when he called me and I was in the middle of Aldi's after I picked Cindy up from work. We were in there shopping quick to get back home, and he said, "Well, yeah, I don't Chucky with that mustache, but I won't tell you what he said about that mustache." It was quite comical.
But hey, that's Willie Umps there on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. One is still pulling, and the other is still in pulling, but not currently a truck owner. So, and I trust Mike Ziegler here. Yeah, right. By the way, I want to bring that up. We got some truck photos here. I've been kind of saving them back because the next time we do this show, we're going to have Mike Ziegler and Bill Grove on, and that is going to be pure entertainment if we can make them behave. Hey, Kevin, maybe we can get Donnie on. I mean, you guys live close enough together. That would be interesting to get all three of them on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. You'll need a 4-hour show that night. Now, these guys are unloading an engine off of a truck, and you'll get to see who they all are here shortly. Anyhow, it's Landis's truck, and I said, "You remember this?" He said, "Yep, I bought 2 old Chrysler Hemis that I thought I was getting something, but they weren't, and I sold them to a guy down in Lancaster and hauled them down there, and we were unloading them."
Wow. 4 hours just for the Landis stories.
So anyhow, up on the truck is, if you go on,
Yes.
There's Donnie.
Okay.
Okay, Earl Henderson, Donnie Landis, Bob Landis. And then we're sliding it down over Willie Wills. Now, the lady with the red hair, I think, is Polly Landis, right?
He just said Kevin Landis, yeah.
Kevin Landis.
Only football I ever made for fun.
That's Willie Wills. That's John Shaw. Mike Cobb. Firefly.
Well used tape. Okay.
There were them white pants again. I just
say, I know that's not the end of it.
Just cracks me up. Those guys wore white pants on the track.
Yeah. Okay, we did these guys.
Yep.
false start there. Maybe. Double bomber. With the 440s.
Yep.
Yeah, film broke.
That's Sandy Graver's tractor, the big stock driving. That's the boy Scott. Go home and
Yep, got it. That sounds like my coffee horsepower.
Third fault.
Oh, it got painted, Kevin.
That first 3 engine.
Yeah.
327. Charlie Marceloni's getting a service.
Nope.
Craig Lovendale's standing behind.
One of the many stalkers. That young lady also has a little bit of history in killing too, huh? Rachel Grove Warball. Tony Wheatley. Few and far between, Patrick. They were out there though. That's the smoker there, isn't it? Dale Smoker?
Yep, Dale Smoker.
Like Romelli on the side shields. Back tractor on the sled, yeah. Olin Simpkins is with us tonight. Olin will be with us tomorrow night.
This would be probably Jim Duke over there.
Yeah, it might be Jimmy.
Pictures again with the 3 engines.
Can't get her going fast enough.
There's the King.
You call him the king.
Yeah.
Very good. Early turbine.
Fucking Bill. These tight cars out of what kind of clip doing back in power drive or automatic. It's all Crider.
That would be cool, but I don't like to see things come apart. Boy, I got some stories to tell you about this guy.
Looks like some expensive front wheels on there. They were really shiny.
There's Jeff Bronze with the Holy Live 11's picture manufacturer.
Listen, very pretty truck. One good thing. Damn phone bomb for Savage. Right?
Yep.
Am I right?
Pretty sure it's going on.
I think so. There's Bob Smith. Could have saved these for Mikey. I have them.
Glenn Darnell.
Virginia, yep. Glenn Darnell, yep. That's a good question.
No, they had Jeff Bronze, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, Patrick, don't look like it was a whole lot of dirt pushed back, I guess, depending on the track conditions. I'm sure on the right track they really moved a ton of dirt from it. Given today's wheel speeds, I'm sure.
There you can see the dirt in front of the pan.
My goodness. Definitely need a power dirt.
You got a figure, JR. Probably out on a hot farm now, making this power, this impact and good back then.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this would be, yeah, equivalent to it in today's hot farm, I guess.
Said he wants to do the paint work also. Real fine guy.
Yep, Stan Fellenbaum, yep. Takes a little while to get up there at the end of the track, don't it? Compared to today. This was pulling, not drag racing back in the day.
Well, he did not pass 75 feet. Injection, twin turbine charge, straight out the whole very analysis.
That's Dave Becker flagging there at the end. That's the flagman. That's Dave Becker.
Do a Willy Will out of Central City on the Allison.
Keith Blazen ended up with this tractor, didn't he?
Pipes were blowing on that thing.
Hey, it was a good one.
A question there for you, Billy.
Yeah, see that. I say probably was back that. Looking up the time he's starting.
Fantastic run, Allison. And Willy Will.
What kind of shorts do you wear to go get your trophy?
All right. That's some funny stuff. Okay. That's all I have for tonight. It's a good thing we're over an hour. That's okay. But man, we'll like I say, we're gonna have Mike Ziegler on next time. Kevin, get with your dad. It'll be a few weeks, couple weeks or so. But yes, I did, Clint. Thank you. Yeah, I did say something about Charlie Chester Snyder. Yeah, unfortunately, but we'll. Man, I don't know if we can. I don't know if the world could handle Grovey and Donnie and Mikey on all one time. Oh boy, it'll be very entertaining. I'll promise you.
It's going to be a wild show, one for the ages.
Get your audio recorders ready, because I can't promise. I have no idea what kind of stories you're going to get.
As long as it doesn't break it.
Nah, that'd be great. Yeah, check with him, Kevin. See if he wants to. Yeah, what kind of delay do I have for that show? Oh well, it's okay. There's no laws.
The FCC's not watching this, right?
Nah.
You know what? Maybe we should get a couple of them Hot Wheels tricycles and get them out to pull and see if Kevin could do that again.
Yeah, I want to see. I'd like to see that. I'll need a bigger screen.
Shit.
We'll need a
That
bigger
was a big
screen.
deal back then. A lot of pools we went to, they had
Yeah.
big wheel race.
Yep.
It's a way to
Pretty
get
neat
the
stuff.
kids
Oh
involved.
my goodness.
She should be live from 3 acres.
Oh no. No. I know better. Look, there's a little hint of 3 acres right there. Red Solo Cup. So Mike Ziegler is on here. So Mikey could have.
Yeah, I told him we were going to be on tonight.
Trucks. Yeah.
Pretty late for an old man to be up, though, ain't it?
Mm. Wow. Wow. Is your phone ringing yet, Greg? Oh man.
He got rested. He didn't have to take his wife shopping today. Monday's his shopping day.
Monday's a
Mm.
shopping day.
Yeah, he takes his wife shopping Monday.
I'll take
Every
mine
Monday.
Take mine
Every
singing every
Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
Glad I'm not at that point yet.
Speak for yourself, Clint. We're not all old men. I don't know. Yeah, Charlie Snyder sitting on a kitchen chair when he first started. You're right. Yeah, I remember that, Paul. I wonder where Ivan's at. It'd been interesting to see Ivan. I've been talking to him like post show sometimes about some older stuff. I didn't know if he's out trucking or whatever. But... Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know what
So
else to talk about, Dwayne.
who did the video?
Bob
You know who
Landis.
shot? Bob
Bob
Landis
Landis.
did the video that you okay.
Yeah, and
Wasn't quite-
each of those I put on, give him credit
Yep.
on it. No.
I gotcha.
And he has more.
Cool.
I haven't talked to him in years. I tried to buy it all from him, but he was. I tried. I
And that
tried
was-
hard.
That was all in VHS.
No, 8mm.
Oh, 8
Projector.
millimeter.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
filmed off a wall. Yeah, the hard way.
That-
They
that
make
was the-
machines now that you can run that through,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, you got to do the audio separate from it. So, but
Yeah.
you can put it together.
That was a heck of a big machine to carry around back then.
Yeah. His first camera actually had no sound,
Oh wow.
and then he got another one with sound. So, yeah.
He used to be there putting her every Saturday night taping.
Yep. Yes, he was.
And he was just taping it for himself, or was there a way to outlet? Like, did people?
Oh, my
Takes
goodness.
talent.
Now wait a minute. We're talking about the buck here. Okay, so you won a big roll race, puddle pulls, and big time pulls. Did you ever win a pull at the buck, Kevin? I'm not saying you didn't. I don't know. I don't remember.
No.
Oh no!
Ooh, that didn't take long.
Fighting words.
I guess you had to blame it on your mechanic, Kevin. Your engine builder.
It takes a shit track for him to win.
Oh, no.
He got a third. Okay. Top threes count too, right?
The buck was a tough one.
Oh my goodness! Look at the engines he was running up against. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smart driver though. Smart driver, good track reader, and a very durable. That engine was very durable. Got a lot of runs out of that motor. A lot.
Yeah.
Even the mechanic tried to burn her down a few times.
Mm.
Straight from Red Lion. Okay. Yeah. A lot of good times, man. A lot of good times. And I got stuff, 90s in the buck, early 2000s and stuff like that. But I'm not saying we're going to come in here all the time with old stuff, but once we're out of this older stuff, we can get into the late 90s and early 2000s. There's some cool stuff to see and talk about then too. So that's when we'll see the two wheelers like Kevin and some of the others there from the buck and wherever, that's when I started running around a lot too. So pretty cool stuff. But anyway, anything else? Go ahead, Dwayne.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to say, I think it was like the first videos that I ever took at the buck were like 2009, way later than all this stuff.
Yeah. Yes, I do, Kevin. Yep. They're here in a box. Yep. I have a machine that I bought literally right here that's going to be unwired and pitched out in the local dump.
Oh, no.
So I'm trying to transfer them over. And this machine quit. That's the second one. Drives me crazy. So a new one, that's worth anything, you're over $600, $700, $800. So Hang in there. Hang
Is
in there.
this
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Oh well.
what is that? About as much as an engine back then?
Probably one of mine.
Just for a stinking tape transfer machine, you know. I mean, I could run a VCR through the computer, take forever, and then you lose quality. At least when it's machine player to recorder all in one unit, it does a much better job. Who would
So how
spend
many-
700?
Yeah.
That kind of money gets spent on that box over on the floor here. That shoots the video. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. So I got to get Kevin his tapes over.
700 on video equipment. Come on, it costs me like $250 just to put all that film and pictures on digital.
Right. Yeah. Well, the last camera I bought that's in the bottom of that box is well north of $1,000. So yeah, it ain't cheap anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
What else can we talk about?
How many engines did you build in your life, Bill? Ford
Couldn't
pulling.
tell you.
Oh,
A
I
bunch.
thought you probably had a list there on the side there where them flyers are.
Well,
I'll buy you a steak dinner, Kevin, with shrimp and crab legs and everything else. You just come by and drop that camera off and kind of forget about it. You'd have to train me how to run the damn thing, though.
He could bring that thing out to the pool and do some
He does.
immaculate work there.
He's filmed a couple different
serious?
events I've seen him filming to make commercials
With
and
that
stuff.
camera.
Not, I don't know if it's that particular camera, but yeah, he's had big broadcast quality. One time I think was Boonesboro, and didn't you do something? I'm thinking Bel Air too, or something. Maybe I could be wrong there, but I do remember him at Boonesboro filming with it. Might have been listed too. I don't know. He's a news boy, still doing the news thing.
Yeah, I get my sound and audio magazines that have the cameras in there, and I'm telling you, I can't believe how much money it is for a camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's just insanity.
Yeah.
and evidently people spend that or they wouldn't sell them.
Yeah. High end productions, that's for sure.
Stuff. Crazy stuff.
Gonna have to do more than podcasts to make that one pay for itself.
What I'm actually using a video camera that shoots me now, not the mic, just the camera, and it's one of my. That was probably one of the $500 ones. I got a ton of them things here, but this one just started giving me issues with SD card reading and stuff. So I just said I got a good use for this camera.
Stuck it on the wall.
That's on an old tripod here.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I tell you what, Clint, that's a good question. A question for you. When is there going to be a first electric powered pulling vehicle? There is a garden tractor that we filmed at Keystone 7-8 years ago, maybe. It was there a couple 3 years. And I won't tell you what, that thing made some power. I was pretty impressed. I mean, that thing would get it. I mean, it's like just on the point power, you know. It's amazing. I don't know about that though. I'm sure somebody will come up with something if it's allowed. I don't know.
I don't know. Do you think it would really be that exhilarating? It has no sound. There's no smoke.
they make now. There's no depends.
You
You get your wires screwed up. It'll ask Biden.
So I can just imagine that years from now you're going to have your oops videos and it's going to be a whole bunch of Tesla batteries blowing up, right?
Kevin said, ask Biden. I just read today NASCAR has an electric car to test next weekend at the LA race.
How many laps before it breaks down? We have to put money out on this.
You have to come into pits and charge it.
Swap the batteries out real quick. Unplug, pull the tray, set another tray, plug and go. Possible, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. But
crazy stuff.
Fuel, oil, and piston pumping. Let's keep it that way. To me, that's real racing and real pulling.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
David
sure.
Reagan's going to test it. No, I didn't. I had heard. I don't watch NASCAR anymore. I'm just too busy with the family on Sundays and stuff or whatever. And I just lost interest in it, But I did hear, a few years back talk about it. So it sounds like it's coming to fruition. So that's true too, Raymond. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you do have electric vehicles. He's saying he had 2 electric. How did they do, Ray? That's interesting. Had two electric pickups hooked to his sled up in northern Connecticut. You can always tell them electric trucks, especially the Fords. I mean,
Now,
they're all
Rachel,
freaking neon light lit up.
Rachel put a link up there for something.
Okay, is that
She must.
for racing or pulling, Rachel?
Well, a electric motor is kind of like has torque the whole way through, so it should be able to get out of the hole fairly well.
Mm-hmm. You'd think.
Well, your most electric motor, once they start, that's as much as you're going to get out of them.
Tesla truck pulling. Well, they have big semi. They have semi trucks that are electric.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Oh,
Tesla truck pulling. I can't do nothing with the link now because when I go over, it just hovers and wants to pop it up over here on the screen, so I have to look at it later. Thanks for sharing the link, though. I'll definitely check it out. Huh. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Are we? Are we still live?
Are we?
yeah.
Obviously we are. I'm just looking at the counter over on the other screen. It stopped at 122.57, and we're well beyond that. So who knows? The rocket had plenty of electric on it. Yeah.
Electric powered fire engine, hammer down.
Okay. Totally shy. Okay. No modifications done to the battery. That's pretty cool. That's different. No smoke blowing, no loud noise. That's weird. That garden tractor, I mean, it turned it back. I mean, it had some snot. I mean, it wasn't nothing to joke about. That thing. Yeah. But it made some noise. It wasn't like a screaming noise or anything, but you could definitely tell it was cranking, getting down the track. Hear the tires roar and everything.
Yep.
Very different.
Just doesn't quite have it though in my mind.
I'll tell you one thing: you don't need to plug your ears indoors with it.
Yeah,
they are quiet in that respect. But anyway, again, I'm going to say we had Olin Simpkins on here watching tonight. He really enjoys this older stuff, this nostalgia video and photos and stuff. And we'll have a show with them tomorrow night. The Midshore Tractor Pullers. It'll be their second show as Midshore Tractor Pullers, and they got some upcoming indoor events. We got three different ones. Don Hilkert from the Mid-Atlantic Super Pool here at Harrisburg, White Pine, Tennessee. One of their members will be live with us tomorrow night. And stretching my memory. Oh, yeah. Tommy Agee from the Chatham Tractor Pool from Chatham, Virginia, will be with us tomorrow night as well. So, and there's a little bit of a memorial for another lady on the western shore of the Chesapeake Bay antique pulling area. She passed away, and they're going to do a little thing with her neighbor tomorrow night on the show as well. So check it out. It'll be 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Of course, the link's already up on Facebook and stuff. So it's antique pulling. These guys do a good job. So that'll be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Come on and pick on Olin. He can take it. He can take it. That's really all I have for tonight. It's getting on to 9:30. I don't know. Bill Grove's his head's starting to bob a little bit. So.
I'm off work tomorrow. I'm good.
Oh, off work. You're retired, Grove. Kevin, are you still hauling mail? Are you just doing newsroom stuff now, or are you still hauling mail too?
I'm pretty sure he's still hauling mail.
Is he really? Wow. Okay. Very good. I'm sure that's fun up around there when it snows. Y'all are used to it though.
Around here, hauling the mail means something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if he's anything like his daddy, he's hauling the mail. Trust me.
He's never late.
On vacation till the end of March. What'd you do? Did you hurt yourself, Clint? Wow.
-7.
And Puxatawny
Yeah,
It was, or it is going to be.
Monday.
was.
I think it
Oh,
was.
speaking of Puxatawny, do you see where the PETA group's upset over the groundhog?
Oh my goodness.
What else is new,
Yeah,
right?
true, Clint.
Well, let's hope it's. How is that? If he sees his shadow, it's which way does it go?
So many more
Mhm.
weeks of, I think.
Yeah.
If he sees his shadow, so if it's
Yeah.
-7 and he
6 more weeks or
decides-
something like that.
Maybe he won't
Besides-
even bother coming out.
Yeah. Hopefully the warm weather comes soon. I'm starting to get tired of the cold weather already.
Oh my goodness.
Roadkill groundhog.
Yeah,
Is
flip a
that-
coin, pretty much. Yeah.
No, that's what they want him to do. At Gary's Week, I read the story, and they said instead of having the groundhog out there, they want him to get a big gold coin and flip it.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's the difference? You know, yeah, the weather's going to do what it wants to.
That's more fun with the groundhog.
Yeah, it's
Well,
tradition.
you can call your shrink and get the same answer, right?
That
Yeah.
groundhog gets plenty of food to eat. It's treated like a king. You know what I mean? Come on.
Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's one spoiled groundhog out there.
Ran out on the news today. How about that? Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, what's Pete? I can't get on. I can't get into it here. So
I think Groundhog's Day is a German holiday. Quit picking on my Germans.
anyway, we appreciate everybody being here tonight. Pretty cool stuff. We'll be back we'll be back next week, but I don't know what kind of show we'll have next week, or can't line nothing up. Maybe we'll get Ziegler on here and Donnie Landis on here and Grovey and Duane and do it again. We'll figure something out for next Wednesday. But everybody's really busy right now. There's Dave Moore's going to be coming on with some updates on the East Coast as they come in. So it's going to be plenty to go over here soon. I think Kendra's still waiting on Interstate to come up with some stuff on their scheduling, and when that happens, it's going to really open up probably almost half an hour to an hour for her to go over stuff. So we definitely got some big stuff coming up, and we'll get some promoters and/or pullers or something on here too. So, and this nostalgia stuff, people seem to like it, so we're going to keep doing it. Keep telling old stories, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
I told JR this a couple days ago. I said how much I enjoyed that film, especially the walk around in the pits. I mean, we see a lot of pulling footage, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to start. I used to do that, but I got to start doing it again.
That's something when I did my pictures, I was almost as interested in the backgrounds of all these pictures to see what was going on.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
It's of course nowadays, as soon as I get to the pool, I gotta go do something right away. So I usually don't get to walk the pits like I used to. I walk on a Saturday AM. Hooey. That might be a little frivolous, a little wobbly. I'm not sure.
what's Ziegler call that? Shishly. You might be a little
Little shushly. Little shushly.
shishly.
Let the Dutch guy say that it's schussly.
Shushly. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my
Schussly.
goodness. Watch out, the creek is high. I'm sure it is. Might be a
I-
little
I-
softer landing for some people.
I think about when we used to pull up in the Kutztown, Kempton area, and you talk to people up there, and you couldn't understand. Are they speaking English?
They were a little bit Dutch.
Yeah.
They talked really Dutch.
Well, I shouldn't make fun of my wife's family. Like she said, she can remember when her grandparents, when they didn't want the kids to know what they were saying, they would, they'd speak Dutch. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Berks
Wow.
County was big on that back then too.
Couldn't
Yep,
tell
that
you.
didn't work at our house. We knew both of them.
Now I think the Amish that live in our area, the kids don't speak English till they go to school. Is that correct?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it was. That's how it was for me. I'm not Amish, but that's how it was for me. When I started going to school at 6 years old, I had some language to learn because Pennsylvania Dutch was the first language I learned.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys think about it, but if I watch videos of myself, I hear my accent. But when I'm talking, I don't think about it. So who knows?
Do you mix
You ought
up
to
your W's and V's?
No, not too bad. No, not anymore.
You ought to hear some of my family talk.
Yep.
They're from down yonder,
Down where they're still fighting the war yet.
southwestern Virginia, deep in the mountains.
They drag
Oh,
everything
yeah.
out, y'all.
Yeah, even got some scattered about in West Virginia and all over yonder. All over yonder. Good people, beautiful country. I'd
Yeah,
move there
for
in a
sure.
heartbeat if there was anything to do.
Yeah, what do they do down there?
Well, I can't say, but I know what some of my family used to do down there. So,
It comes in a glass jar.
and a recipe.
There you go. In the
I'll leave it
holler.
at that. I'll leave
I
it
don't-
at that.
Oh, don't worry. Maybe the next time I meet you guys, I have to bring my couple different flavors along that I got.
Easy, easy.
Just kidding.
Ooh, in the holler.
Actually, they're all straight, but they all taste different.
Yeah.
Good quality, low quality, medium quality.
It all depends on how much it burns going down. Is how good it is.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not supposed to light you on fire. That's the good
Nope.
stuff. The good stuff will not light you on fire. So
I got
Mark and
some of
Digger,
that.
yeah. I heard that Digger, I guess, is leaving the show for health reasons, Kevin. I just heard that a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact. So I used to watch that show pretty religiously, but I quit watching it. I don't
Which
watch
one?
much regular TV.
Moonshiners.
Yeah. I'm a Fire Stick watcher. I don't. If it ain't Bigfoot or something like that, I just don't watch it anymore. So.
Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Oh man.
absolutely. Has the cup, just took a drink. Yes, Grove has the cup. Grove always has the cup with him when he's at a
And
desk.
it's not Budweiser.
No.
No.
All right, Grove. I'm not going to let you off here until you prove to Duane that you know word for word what's on the Budweiser can. Okay, guys, I want you to listen to this, Duane. Go ahead, Grove.
This is a famous Budweiser beer. We know of no brand produced by another brewer. It costs so much to brew in Asia. Our exclusive Beechwood aging produces a taste, a smoothness, and a drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price.
And
Oh,
I
geez.
guarantee you, he's not reading it off the screen. That's from up here.
He should have closed his eyes when he did it just to prove that he knew it. No, just kidding.
We didn't
That's
scare
awesome.
Rachel off, did we?
I'll tell you what, I made a lot of money over the years in the bars with that.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
Yeah. I've seen nights. Never mind. Anyway, just leave it there.
Oh, that's crazy. To think
Yeah,
that I
we've
used to
always had
drink
fun.
that stuff.
That cracked me up the first time I heard him say that about the Budweiser can. I was like, "You got to be kidding me, man!" Sure enough, he did it. Never a
okay,
dull
time
moment. Never a dull moment. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. We're an hour and 36 minutes. So, Again, we'll be back next Wednesday. I don't know if it'll be a nostalgia show or something new, but definitely 8 p.m. next week. Tomorrow night, be sure to join in 8 o'clock with the Midshore Tractor Pullers crew. That'll be a fun time too. So we can all pick on Richard. So anyway, or not Olin. We're going to pick on Olin tomorrow night. That's what we'll do. But anyway, thanks again. Like, subscribe, share. Click that thumbs up, man. Helps us with YouTube and keeps this thing going. So, all right. With that said, you guys hang out for just a minute. I'll be right back with you. And for the rest of you, we'll see you next, I guess next Wednesday, right? There's no holidays or anything, so it don't matter. All right. See you then.
Good
Thanks.
deal. Adios.